Guns. What are guns to you? The fact is, people have guns for the reasons others do it. It helps them feel safe, and I don't think I can blame them because we live in a society where unexpected things can happen at any time. Like the other day, my homie sent me an Instagram reel where a man by the name Juan Diaz, as a 65-year-old street vendor, was stabbed and killed by a young guy who is still in high school. And that actually was concerning because that's where we prepare to become adults and go into the real world. So I come today to offer a solution to this. I believe everyone should be able to carry any weapon. To get started, as long as you follow the new rules of Newsom, improved gun rules, so every gun is traceable and can be found by the authorities if needed. I see the Governor Newsom is doing all this to help his run, as I hear he will be running for president in the upcoming election, and already has most of the California on his back, and it's of course appreciated. So to get back on topic, I want to say people view guns differently. So I believe I want to come out and say that guns have had a toll on the advancement of the human civilization since back in the olden days. For the example, like Civil War, those made America and has always known America to have an amazing thing like guns, bald eagles, and hot dogs. The world's most famous trio, right there in our own America. To continue, how about the age restriction? I believe and determine that 24 and up should be allowed to own a gun with the right certifications and background checks. So improving this can help just yeah, it goes back to mentality and how mature you are. And so usually your brain matures around 24, 25. And so I would say 24 and up would be a good age where a man can, or a person can own a gun. And as long as they go through the right background checks. Um, so to specify, I was saying if you're going to own a gun, then you have your information all over your gun, which can help trace it back to you. So it will make people second guess if they want to own a gun. And some will hopefully back out for the reason that every little detail of them is on them. And if the gun is stolen or used by someone else, they suffer the consequences. And the consequences of having a registered gun under their name is anything can happen, like fraud. I know they have a registered gun under their names, like that. What I'm trying to say is to make it more consequential so people know what they are getting into. And so if they don't back out of registering a gun, then they have to know what's up when they do have a gun. So that's what I mean when it's important that they know what they're getting into. And so if they're getting into owning a gun, then they gotta go through the same procedure everyone has to and make sure that the gun is all over their name and stuff. Now to conclude what I was saying, as we go through this whole presentation, I want to say that guns can be used for good and for bad, like everything in the world. So how you take this information, you can take it either way. And to me, the opinion is that it's important to see both sides and embrace the fact that there will always be people who just want to cause harm. So by raising the certification requirement could only help prevent crimes. Thank you for listening.